it's beyond just school, but outside of an educational space where folks are able to learn how to attain these very essential needs.
Yeah. So on your way to self-actualization, which is the end game, right? We'll get to that. We definitely have to have our basic needs met, right? And also we get to the point where being self-sufficient. And the way you can do that is by being employable, right? When you have your own money, when you have your own job and you're able to pay the bills and you're able to take care of yourself, oh my gosh, it does elevate. It does take you to a different level. But we said the third tier, right? The third tier is the idea of love, right? Love, belonging, right? So we were online, offline, we were talking about how community. How can you bring people and get them to get involved in community and even share love and give love to community if, again, those first needs are basic physiological needs and security needs are not being met? Because we were saying, Angel, sometimes we like to ask community members to get involved, but they're busy working 2-3 jobs because they don't have security. And they're busy working 2-3 jobs because they have to pay high rents and facing displacement and foreclosure and all that. Can you talk a little bit about that? How sometimes the lack of love we see in our community and community engagement is because those needs are not being met?
I'm glad you mentioned that. I think I'm safe to say, I know I am. I know you both. I know this about both of you. Is we're individuals of faith, right? We believe in a higher power. We believe in a God, and Scripture talks about loving your neighbor, right? I have to mention that while it's extremely important to teach people how to fish, right? There are, and I know we all know this here, there are structural inequalities, right, that exist in society.
Yes.
Things like racism, unequal educational systems, right? Like if you live in an affluent neighborhood, your schools are going to be better funded than communities that are not, right? So you're already off to a bad start, if you will. So we have to address these human-made inequalities that keep us hindered,